Welcome to this week's edition of the Final Gallop. It is episode 366 and proudly supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. Today we're going to preview our runners for Mooloolaba Cup Day on Saturday, the official start of the Queensland Summer Racing Carnival. Morning, Tony. Hopefully a big carnival ahead for our stable starting on Saturday and culminating with the Magic Millions race day on the 17th of January.
Yeah, good morning, Claire. You don't want to say Mooloolaba too much, do you?
No, do not.
It is our official start for the Summer Carnival. I always think last week is with the Keith Nowd, but this is the official start of what's a good carnival. Starts here, and we pretty well finished back up on there actually the week after Magic Millions over Sunshine Coast sort of Cup day up there. So good start, and some key races really that flow on into some stakes races coming up in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Absolutely, and our summer did kick off last Saturday as we saddled up three popular winners in Power Reese, Great Aspirations and Blazing Boots. Yeah,
good day for the stable. It was a funny day weather-wise. The storms were coming in and races got held up, etc., etc. And it just varied a couple of results late. But overall, the horses raced really well. Good to see Blazing Boots get up and win a Saturday. We've been in the stable now for some time, and you know he's a quirky bugger. He likes to have his run spaced and things like that. But his win was really, really good. So all the horses raced fairly well last Saturday on what was an interesting day weather-wise.
Okay, on to the preview for our runners at the Sunshine Coast on Saturday. The rail will be in the true position. The track is currently a soft 6 with the forecast for mostly fine days ahead and maybe just a shower or two on race day.
Yeah, interesting. This meeting most years is where they run their fastest times up there. You normally get good ground up there and it races, you know, for a true rail on a track that's got the crown and it normally races reasonably true. So eye to the sky sort of stuff. With a lot of recent rain and storms, the track should be in really, really good condition. So we should get pretty well a perfect surface there on Saturday. Okay,
we do start in race 1, which is the cutest 2-year-old handicap over the 1,000 metres, and we'll have I Am That Girl running, 56.5 kilos. Angela Jones rides barrier 12 of 12. With Ladbroke, she's paying $6 to win and $2.25 for the place. It was a bit of a forgive run on debut 4 weeks ago, working hard on a very hot speed. Went back to the trials and did things much better from behind.
Yeah, it's trainer error there, unfortunately. We just went forward from a really tricky gate at Doomben, and you jump onto that corner fast, and this is a different scenario. Still got the same ordinary barrier, but a different scenario. You've got to shoot here, so you go down, it's got the one corner home, and we could ride as we saw at the trials. It took her back, rode her nice and quiet. She switched off beautifully, went through horses, underneath horses, no worries, and run on. So if we do run, which at this stage I'm pretty keen to, we'll ride her far more conservatively, look to get a bit of cover and look to see a strong late. I think she's a really nice little filly, and it was only that we didn't afford her the chance to show us how good she was first up. She just did all her work through the first half of the race. So this time it'll be relax through the first half and see her strong the second half. And with that plan in mind, I can see her running very well.
Okay, got a big break. We go down to race 6 next, which is the benchmark 85 handicap over the 1,400 metres, and Warby runs in this. 60 kilos, Ryan Maloney in the saddle, barrier 3, and Warby's paying $5 to win with Ladbrokes and $2 for the place. Been hitting the line hard without winning of late, including a close second last start at Eagle Farm over the 1,400. First time to the sunny coast, but he does love this distance.
He does. It's the right grade for him. He goes back up in weight for the 85. That doesn't worry him. His previous run carrying that weight 2 starts ago was excellent around Doomben, which is not his favourite track. These bigger tracks like this and Eagle Farm really suit him. Maloney, good booking for him. Ange did a good job on him the other day at the lighter weight. Ryan's the right rider for him at this weight, and I think he's my best at the day, to be honest. So we're going to cut to the chase early. I think he's exceptionally hard to beat. And he loves good ground. The track will be perfect for him.
Race 7 is the Mooloolaba Cup over the mile. Kronenbourg will run in this, 56.5 kilos. Emily Lang will ride, and they'll jump from barrier 11. He's paying $41 to win with Ladbrokes and $8 for the place. A couple of disappointing races on firm tracks his last 2 after a win over the Doomben Mile. You've made a gear change, a tongue control and lugging bit on for the first time. Yeah,
we just minked around his gear a little bit. I think his work's been great. I want to see him race well. We'll have to give him an extended break, but he feels really good to me. He looks well, he'll present well. Emily's had a good bit of success on this horse. She's ridden him really, really well previously. So sometimes it'll change up jockey-wise, a couple of little subtle gear changes. I've stayed pretty consistent on him in his work, and he's out to his preferred trip, which is the mile. So he's big odds, but if the best version of himself turned up, he could race well.
Okay, race 8 is the Swiss Ace Plate over the 1,000 metres, a race you have won 4 of the past 5 years, and we've got 7 runners in the field this year. We'll start with Hidden Wealth. He'll carry 58.5 kilos. Angela Jones, barrier 6. With Ladbrokes, he's paying $3.80 to win and $1.80 for the place. A winner of the Group 3 George Moore and the Magic Millions Cutest races last summer has trialled well leading up to this.
He's going really well. This horse has come back super. I've had a good grounding with him leading into his summer prep. He's obviously got a fair way to go to his real target races, but this is a perfect kick-off for him under set weights and penalties. He gets in really, really well.
He does, yeah.
He looks to get whatever run we want to give him, to be honest. There's enough speedsters there for him to take a trail off them, which I think is a perfect way to ride him at the short trip, as we look onto the George Moore in a few weeks' time to go back-to-back with him. But he's going very, very well.
Next one is King Kapa, carry 57.5 kilos. Georgina Cartwright rides, barrier 14. He's paying $19 to win and $5 for the place with Ladbrokes. Won the listed Ascot over this trip last preparation. First up after 2 trials and showing good improvement in his latest one.
He's going really well. I'm amazed this horse. He's like Benjamin Button. He's just improving with each prep, I think. Like as far as his action and the way he's moving, I couldn't be more happy with him. He does draw tricky and maps tricky. He'll improve from the run, so I don't think he's a win-only bet on the weekend, but I do think he'll run really well. And then there's a few different ways we can go with him throughout this summer, whether we go again at 1,000 or we step him straight up. I'll just be guided by what I see, but he is going much, much better than the odds show, but I just think he's got that good improvement in him off this first up run.
Okay, Nettuno, 57 kilos. Ryan Maloney rides, barrier 1. He's paying $12 to win and $3.80 for the place. With Ladbrokes, had a short break after a second in the Fleetwood. Had a 2-horse trial a couple of weeks ago to get him up to the mark for this.
Couldn't be going much better. Really happy with him. He's in a good place, this horse. He'll run very well. Loves this track and trip.
And Fleetwood is the next one, who's our friend behind us there today. Looking nice and friendly. He'll carry 57 kilos. Ben Thompson rides barrier 2 with Ladbrokes. He's paying $10 to win and $3.30 for the place. An ex-Godolphin horse having a second run for our stable, and he's another one that is first up for the summer, coming off an impressive trial.
Yeah, he's like a bit of new blood into this open racehorse scenario up here in Queensland. He comes only the one run for us, where only weight really beat him that day at Doomben. He's come back nice off a short break. 1.850 on the course proper was enough for him. He maps beautifully here. He looks to just have that stalking spot, 5th, 6th behind what will be a pretty good speed. And I can see him running well.
Next one is Hurt So Good, 56 kilos. Damien Thornton rides barrier 7. He's paying $26 to win and $6.50 with Ladbrokes. Hasn't been far off in his past 2 starts, both at this trip against some rivals he will face here.
Loves the 1,000 on the big track, hence why we're going up here, and likes this sort of, well, if there was rain around, it would really bring him into the race. But he's going to have to go back and give some of these really good sprinters a start, and he just meets him a bit close at the weights for mine.
Okay.
However, he loves the 1,000 on the big track. He deserves his shot at the race, just not as well placed under set weights and penalties.
Next one is Party for 2. She'll carry 55 kilos. Emily Lang rides barrier 10. She's paying $5.50 to win with Ladbrokes and $2.25 for the place. Winning form is good form, and she's had 3 in a row this preparation. Nice tick over trial recently, and will take some running down.
She will. She's a nice mare in good form. When those mares hit form like this, they tend to hold it.
They do.
I was pretty keen to give her the space. We'll give her a nice trial in between. She's up to the mark. She looks well. She looks really well. She's got a bit of a weight pull off Hidden Wealth. Not sure if it's enough weight off him is my only concern, but she's up fit and healthy, where some of these horses are first up going through their summer. She's right up to the mark.
Okay. And the last one is Liquor, 55 kilos, Talia Fenlon, barrier 5. She's paying $34 to win and $8 for the place with Ladbrokes. She's first up and does race well fresh. Won her first 2 last preparation and had a couple of trials to blow out the cobwebs.
Needed the trials, got done pretty well in the break. She's pretty big. She's improved with each one. I think we'll see her better again on Saturday. I like Talia's booking for her, coming fresh off a stakes win last week on Epic Proportions. She'll be asked to ride this thing very similar. Just step, run, get moving. She's a fast mare, let her be quick. The only biggest problem with her is just worry that last little bit, but she's got a good record at tracks like Eagle Farm, etc. So, I mean, I shouldn't be too nervous with the big track with her. I think she's in good nick, this horse. She'll present well. Just whether she's got the class and the weight pull against the likes of Hidden Wealth. So he goes on top for me, Hidden Wealth. I think Hidden Wealth goes on top for the race brigade of the older horse brigade there that have been around. The two to watch, I think, in the race out of our stable are Fleetwood and Party for Two. And Fleetwood maps really well, and Party for Two, she's just up, fit mare that'll put herself in a good spot.
Okay. Race 9 is the cutest 3-year-old handicap over 1,000 metres. A few runners in this one as well. We'll start with Impervious, 60 kilos. Michael Rod will ride barrier 6. With Ladbrokes, she's paying $11 to win and $3.64 the place. A model of consistency, 3 wins and 4 placings from 7 starts in her career so far, and she trialled well to start off the preparation.
Yeah, I sort of can't understand the price of her, to be honest. I think they're worrying about the weight, but 1,000 metre races with a bit of weight, I'm not as harsh a critic as the market is on her. The trial was good the other day. I thought she trialled up well. She's improved nicely off it. She looks fantastic. She's out to run really well. I think Michael Rod's a good booking for her. He's a nice soft-handed rider, which suits her. She'll race up on speed, and she's going to give her back as a good side. I think she's a quality filly, and she'll head into the Mode Stakes in 2 weeks after this. Okay,
Foreign Press is the next one, 59 kilos, CJ Graham, barrier 11. With Ladbrokes, Foreign Press is paying $8 to win and $2.90 for the place. Another filly's had a great start to her career. She's also first up and crossed the line with Impervious in a recent Sunny Coast trial.
Yeah, she's going good. The barrier concerns me a little bit with her because she's so much better ridden with a bit of cover. So we want to try and find a bit of cover for her. She's got to go 1,200 in a fortnight as well. So it's a tricky enough ride for CJ Graham. She's going good. She trialled good at the Sunny Coast. Both those two fillies went up there and had a trial on the inner track, which doesn't give you a lot of guide really because it's very much an on-speed sort of trial track. But both trialled well. So the barrier, a little bit of a concern for her, but she's going good. If they do get any rain around in the day, like she's really good in the wet. Well, both those fillies can handle the wet quite well.
Yeah. Next one is Midnight Spirit, 58 kilos. Ryan Maloney will ride him, and they will jump from barrier 1. With the Ladbrokes, he's paying $6.50 to win and $2.50 for the place. He is second up, coming off a strong finishing second over the 1,000 metres at Eagle Farm. Big
improver, improved really nicely. Going to do no work from that low draw and be very strong to the line. He could be our main chance here.
Okay, Forgotten Spirit, 57 kilos. Angela Jones rides. Coming from barrier 4, and with Ladbrokes, she's paying $4.60 to win and $2 for the place. Broken maiden last up, went second up with a strong front-running effort. You've made a few gear changes with her to try and help her racing manners.
Yeah, he wants to lug in a little bit. She's a bit tricky. Got a few demons this one, but she's got the ability. She looks fantastic. She's held weight really, really well. Looks great. Couple of additions, a little cheeker on one side, just try and straighten her up a little bit in the lugging bit. So hopefully that'll do the trick for us. If it does, and she can just track straight rather than wanting to go sideways, she will run very, very well. Her biggest problem is just how much wrong she does. Yeah. She beat Midnight Spirit the other day, but I thought his run was brilliant behind her. There's not much between these two. Okay. And the last one is Boomshanka. She'll carry 54 kilos. Robbie Dolan rides barrier 7. With the Ladbrokes, she's paying $20 to win and $5.50 for the place. Had a short break after a disappointing performance in the Toowoomba Guineas. You gave her a short pipe opener last week to bring her on for this. Yeah, I'll give her a little jump out here in the dirt, just bring her up. Gee, she's come on in the skin. She looks as good as I've had her looking physically. She's done plenty of work. I want to ride her with a bit of a sit here. Okay. I'd love to ride her with a bit of cover, just see her switch off and run on. We know prices mean nothing to Robbie Dolan. No. In a Melbourne Cup at 100 to 1, 20 to 1's not going to worry him. And I just think he's a good little rider for lightweight to sit back off that speed and try and charge. If she can run well, she can go to the Mode Stakes. She's really on trial to try and go to the Mode in a couple of weeks' time. She's always had the ability, this filly. Good ground's her friend. And I think if we can get her to relax in behind what looks to be a quick enough speed here, then she can run well. She's never ever been my worst pick. I've always quite liked her, and I think she's just taken a while to mature. Okay, so. But I think for me, I'd toss up between. It's a tricky one, this one. I'll just say I'm going Midnight Spirit.
Okay, Midnight Spirit. Yeah. Okay. Race 10 is the benchmark 78 handicap over the 1,200 metres, bossed up. He is third emergency, and if he gets a run, will carry 57.5 kilos. Ryan Maloney from barrier 18. He's paying $6 to win and $2.35 for the place. He's in good form with a second, a first and a second in his last 3 starts, all over the 1,000 metres. He steps out to the 1,200 for the first time here, but needs 3 to come out to get a run.
Yeah, unlikely. I don't know if I'll run him. We'll just see how we go. Even if he gets a run, I don't know if he will. If he does, I'm not sure I want to go up there off a wide draw with him. I think might be other options for him. He's going super the horse. He comes off that track record pace the other day here in the 1,000. But I'm not forced to have to go, so he'll most likely stay here at Eagle Farm.
Okay. We are into the final furlong of this week's Final Gallop. Who is your best winning chance on Mooloolaba Cup Day on Saturday?
Mooloolaba Cup. I'm going to go my best winning chance. I'm going to give you them both now with the best winning and the best each way. I'm going to have Warby and Hidden Wealth.
Okay.
I think and Warby's probably more the each way odds, although I think he's probably my best chance on the card. And then I'd back Hidden Wealth in the other race. Not saying the other horses aren't chances. I think he's over the odds for a quality horse.
Okay, we'll do with that information what you want. Your best at the Provincials, Gold Coast Saturday and Bow Desert on Sunday.
I think we'll go with Bow Desert Sunday. Simply excels. Blinkers on first time. Be a key gear change for him. He's loving them at home here. So him and Wild Gypsy first starter for the stable.
Okay.
I'm really, really happy with how she's done in the last 6 weeks. I think she presents really well too. So I think we can hopefully go to Bow Desert, and Langens is heading out there, and I think we can win too.
Okay. Your best track worker this week?
Ooh, a pretty good morning. Hidden Wealth was fantastic. King Kapa was really good Tuesday. And Nettuno on his best behaviour.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah, some of these older horses were brilliant. I thought Midnight Spirit, Maloney galloped him, he's really improved. And the other filly, Forgotten Spirit, she's handling the gear change as well. So, yeah, we had a pretty good morning. The grass here on Tuesday morning was in great shape, and BRC have done a good job giving us good facilities to prepare all these horses.
Okay. Now it is time for Cavs Corner, which is supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. No go for either legs of his multi last week. Let's see what he has for us this week.
Welcome to Cavs Corner for this week. This week we'll go back to our little exotic betting. We'll go top 2 Hidden Wealth into top 3 Midnight Spirit. Around $5 for the dollar outlay. Good punting, guys.
So he's changing things up again. He's gone top 2 Hidden Wealth into Midnight Spirit a place.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to go win place. Wouldn't bother me. But I can understand the method behind it. See, now he's not going to the races because of the old hip.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time to prepare these multis on a Wednesday.
Yeah, a lot of research.
Well, there would have been a lot of research into this. So I think I think you're probably getting the best researched multi around at the moment, team. I'd be happy to follow him in.
Okay. Well, good luck on Saturday at the Sunshine Coast. Hopefully a winning start to the carnival.
Yeah, I look forward to it. It is a kick-off to the summer, and you know what's going to be a really big summer of racing here in the Sunshine State. Everyone enjoy it, and hopefully the stable can get you some winners on Saturday.
Absolutely. Best of luck to everyone.